Good evening, everyone. What's up? I just ate a satisfying meal and topped it off with a measly dessert. This is Mr. Hata speaking. Previously, I did the 15th part to the top 45 worst SpongeBob episodes, second edition. Today is the 16th part of the top 25 worst SpongeBob episodes, second edition. There should be only 3 more videos to this, including this one. 3 or 4, depends. Now we are finally in the top 5. We are finally in the home stretch finally. With 40 bad episodes down, we have 5 atrocities left to go. Many episodes are close to making the top 5, but 5 is 5. Nothing we can do about that. These atrocities have been almost every right, if not to be part of this countdown. I apologize if these episodes are in the top 5, but they have shown such mean spirit that they deserve to stay put where they belong. It is time for the top 5 worst SpongeBob episodes, part 2, second edition. Sorry. So it is time for the final 5 worst. We are 4/5, 8th, 9th done. We have 1/9 of the whole countdown left to go. So let's get to number 5. Number 5 is Stanley S. SquarePants from Season 5, 2007. Spoilers. This will be the last episode from Season 5. This has to be one of the worst Season 5 episodes of all time. Other SquarePants, eh? SpongeBob has received a package that is his no-good cousin because he was sent out of his home from being unable to hold a job and being unable to take care of many things. So, what on earth does Stanley SquarePants do? Well, now let's see. He breaks the food. How do you break food? The toilet? And even a TV. What? That doesn't make any sense. How does he break something just like that by touching it? How does one break food just like that? When Squidward sees him, he decides to move out and does. What? That's BS. If he moved out for good, he would not be seen in all these other episodes. Did Squidward move right back after the episode ended? Complete randomness that is never ever seen again. If it was that early for Squidward to move out, then why didn't he move out all the other times if it was that easy? Then the sponges meet Sandy. That is when stupid Stanley, I just gave him the name, even though stupid's a feeble word, is dumb enough to bite Sandy's suit and it sends her right up. Stanley SquarePants is good at nothing. Absolutely nothing. At the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs calls SpongeBob his money maker and asks him how he will make money today. Mr. Krabs, is that all you care about? Is that all you value SpongeBob for? You're basically using him as a tool now. Stanley gets hired for being said to be a quote-unquote so-called hard worker by SpongeBob's words. That was just a big fat lie to get him without trouble and without questions asked. Stanley is assigned to work at the cash register, which was Squidward's job, but he's not here, so guess what? This will make you mad. Listen to this. He burnt all the money. To protect Stanley from trouble, SpongeBob says that he was at fault, which put him on probation. Not a good thing. Meanwhile, stupid Stanley takes photos. For what reason? Holding up the line. Consequently, the customers are outraged. When Stanley has destroyed SpongeBob's spatula, SpongeBob cries, "No!" SpongeBob says that... he reveals that he was covering him. Instead of punishing Stanley, he is sent to the chum bucket where he destroys it and is never ever seen again. Stanley, oh my goodness, Stanley can't do anything right. Oh my goodness, how can he be that careless to destroy everything in sight? Overall, he's among the worst characters I've seen in this everlasting series of randomness. Goodness gracious. He's even worse than Patrick Star and far worse than Citizens of Bikini Bottom. He's not even comparable to some characters. He is by far the most untrustable, useless, unintelligent, weakest, unreliable, careless, laziest, hideous, bland character that I've ever seen in history of this long-lasting series. That character deserves to be beaten up brutally. Why didn't he just get thrown in prison? Or even better yet, get thrown into the rat-infested garbage dump? Better yet, why doesn't he just die in a hole for all we care? He is so useless that he should be executed. How on earth did he somehow not break the camera, but breaks everything else he touches? It doesn't work like that. No wonder why Stanley's father got rid of him. Just one little touch, he destroys everything in the world. When I saw him burn or blow up everything in existence, I wanted to strangle him, but push him off a cliff. How could he have destroyed SpongeBob's spatula that easily? The easiest way to say this is that Stanley screw him. Screw Stanley SquarePants. Just screw him. Why couldn't he just anything bad just happened to him? This is very relatable to the atrocious farm pit episode from the Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy's dad killed every plant over a little touch. That's enough of this season 5 episode. Number 4 is Fiasco from season 8 or 9, April 2012. Patrick smells something and is told to go to the Krusty Krab by Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs wants a gimmick, SpongeBob wants a good idea, and bugs Squidward. Stop bugging Squidward. But thinks super hard, annoying Squidward. A man makes a work of art with mustard and ketchup. It's a work of art by Fiasco. That's a work of art. That thing is considered a work of art. Ha! If it was that easy and that quick, how is it that valuable to the world of art? It's kind of art, okay. Squidward finds it admirable. However, Mr. Krabs is uncultured and thinks it's just some garbage. Squidward says it's not, explaining why with good reasons. Mr. Krabs is just ever so greedy, wants his priceless, quote-unquote, priceless thing from Squidward. A man butts in without being invited, says that it's not because it's a so-called, quote-unquote, national treasure. Look, I know this is art, but how on earth is this a national treasure? It was made like 5 minutes ago. Because it has been named a national treasure, even though it's not even close in the slightest, it must be sealed. That's gonna eventually spoil. Oh well, food never lasts forever. Apparently that work of art belongs to the people of Bikini Bottom. What on earth does he even mean that by that? What do you mean his work of art belongs to the people of Bikini Bottom? That was one thing that was never explained. It does not belong to a single person. It belongs to the universe. Meanwhile, Plankton wonders what Mr. Krabs is succeeding and steals it. That's when he attempts to steal this time instead of the you-know-what Krabby Patty's secret formula. Out of nowhere, like many times, the police appear and chase Plankton. They go on a big manhunt for Plankton for pretty much the rest of the episode. They stalk him for a while from the movie theater to even all the as far as the nearly unreachable outer space from an extremely high right above everyone. How did the police and Plankton manage to go all the way there? More effort could have been put into these parts. How did the ruthless police manage to not have a hard time stalking him? When Plankton is back at the Bikini Bottom, he wants help from Patrick, but without even bothering to think just even a bit, he almost never does, like never ever, just says that he has nothing to do in the morning. Wait, what? What did he just say? Yes, Mr. Star, we were listening. Loud and clear. Don't you dare think you were hiding something. That's all I have to say for this 16th part of the top 45 worst SpongeBob episodes. Sorry I cut off this part, but good night.